Hello, my name is Alex Lane, and I'm one of the lawyers here at Lane, Hupp and Crowley. And this video is a short video about what's called an aggravated DUI. So there's two macro versions of DUI. There's the misdemeanor version, which would be a regular DUI or an extreme DUI or a super extreme DUI. And those are all dependent upon your level of breath or blood alcohol within 2 hours of having driven based on a test you're given. There's a different category of DUIs, which is called aggravated. And sometimes people get those two confused. They say, well, I'm charged with an aggravated DUI. Well, no, that's an extreme DUI, and they're different. An aggravated DUI does not necessarily have anything to do with what your blood or breath alcohol level is. It's essentially a DUI with one other factor. For example, if it's a DUI, but you have a youngster in the car, that's an aggravated or felony DUI. If you have two priors within a 7-year period, then that DUI, regardless of what your BAC was, whether it's an 08 DUI or an extreme DUI or a .2, your breath or blood alcohol level doesn't really matter as to what the level of charge is. But if you have two priors within 7 years, that DUI automatically can be charged as an aggravated or a felony DUI. Those are some of the differences, or if you have a suspended license when you get the DUI, or you have an order to do an interlock device. And an aggravated DUI is more serious than an extreme DUI because an aggravated DUI carries a felony designation. Also, it can include a prison term instead of just a jail term. So, if you're charged with something like that, I recommend that you call several different law firms, talk to different lawyers, and make sure that you get real clear about what it is you're actually facing and have a real conversation as to, what is a likely outcome for me. And any lawyer that you talk to who's been doing cases for a while should be able to give you a basic sense of what the case might be. So, for example, I worked as a prosecutor. And when I was a prosecutor, I was a deputy Maricopa County attorney, and I worked in a group called vehicular crimes. I've done many of these cases, both as a prosecutor and as a defense lawyer. And I think that having been a former prosecutor, that gives some insight into how to talk to prosecutors and what are they thinking. And you want to always speak to the person that you're talking to in the terms that they already understand. So if you call Lane, Hupp and Crowley, what you'll get is a straight conversation about what your exposure might be and what we might be able to do to minimize that for you.